This is Nari Shin of People's Power Party in South Korea, and I joined the politics since 2019 and had an honor working as a deputy spokesperson for almost 3 years of the People's Party, and also worked as a deputy spokesperson of the presidential candidate. There are so many reasons, but if I tell you just the two things, as a politician, it is a duty to make legitimate policies for the nation. In order to make the best policies to develop the country and people's lives, it is important to have the wide perspective and the background knowledge over every single society issues. Also, the politics is all about the connection. It's the era that the country has the best diplomatic powers gets to the top. Based on my personal experience through the international exchange program that I participated, I didn't only earn the knowledge regarding as the politics, but I also earned great political allies globally, and I am sure this will come along as a benefit to our own nations when each of us get the leadership part in the future. I would say the issues that are directly relevant to the future generation, such as education. When education policies can't function, the whole future society will fall apart. Especially during the COVID-19, the gap between poor and rich spread apart more than ever due to the private education. So the policymakers should be much more dedicated on studying and investing of the fair public education policies for the future generation. As a member of COSIP, the political school for young politicians from CAS, I was educated to be a creative political leader with the fresh thoughts by having a lot of discussion with young politicians around the world. Also had the opportunities to have constructive discussions with the politicians, including members of the German Parliament, European Union, etc., etc. I could definitely tell those kind of education system woke me up that I was having very limited ideas of the social issues, and it helped me to come up with the creative solution for national securities and other problems of my country. Also, this was a good opportunity to ask for the attention and the support that my country needs from the whole world. The parties and the political institutes should focus more on educating the young politicians for the future as a constant investment. How much you invest on young politicians will be how much the future of your nation develops. In-person international exchange might cost some budget, but organizing online discussion in other countries with the different kinds of government officials doesn't cost a lot. Providing the education that helps young politicians to get the wide perspective from not only the political leaders, but also the young politicians around the world will help the future leaders to be more creative and innovative. Still on the stage of educating myself to become a legitimate politician, so I'm not sure my recommendation would be much helpful. But if I share one of my thoughts, in order to be a politician, someone who matters to the country, your party or the nation needs to give you a chance to become the one. But in my case, before I decided to join the politics, I was always trying to find out the way that I could solve the problems that my nation is facing. And I started studying and working so hard on the jobs that I could do with my capacity as just the one nation. To sit at the parliament or somewhere else should not be set as a goal for yourself, but instead, we should always think getting a power as a politician should be one of the tools to protect your nation by making the legitimate policies with your authenticity for them. The bottom line is, let's try to be an asset for the country by serving the nation in any ways we can before we ask for the opportunities to get a political job we desire. Then I believe the party and the whole nation would notice you as a politician that they really need for the country.